Welcome to the Helping Hands Gala. And now, please welcome your host, Raven Russell.
Thank you for joining us. We've got an exciting evening planned for you tonight. We're here to have fun, to celebrate together, and of course, to raise some money. I'd like to thank our sponsors who made this event possible. A huge thank you to Columbia Pacific CCO, Representative Rob Nose and Jim Layden, and Hoffman Construction for their support. But we need your support too. There will be an ask at the end of the evening, but you can donate anytime throughout tonight's programming. Just click the button on the bottom of your screen and enter the amount you wish to give. We hope you'll leave this evening feeling hopeful that we can create meaningful change for our communities. To kick off tonight's event, it's my pleasure to introduce to you our friend, Michael Allen Harrison, a local composer and pianist who is dedicated to improving his community through music and public service. He's joined tonight with vocalist Haley Johnson. Thank you for being here, Michael and Haley.
Hi, everyone. This is Michael Allen Harrison. What a pleasure to be here with you to help support Helping Hands and their vision and their mission to this community, how they give a hand up to the people that they serve, how they give love and hope to the people that they serve so they can move forward to a bright future. We're going to share with you a song. It's called Calling on Angels. I wrote this about 10 years ago or so, and the lyric talks about the angels that are out there watching over us. Call out to those angels when we need help. It's a call out to be an angel to one another. And it's also a call out to be an angel to yourself. Because really, the nicer we are to ourselves, the nicer we are to the world. Joining me to share this song is an incredible singer-songwriter. Her name is Haley Johnson. Not only is she just a beautiful singer, but she's just a wonderful human being. And we are so grateful that we get to share this with you. And here is Calling on Angels.
Calling on angels, your wings my shelter. Calling on angels, following me. I hear your voices, lifting my spirits, whispering love songs of beautiful dreams. When we're together, we can move mountains. Calling on angels, never alone. Raise your hearts in the deep sunrise. All of our fears can is our destiny. Calling on angels, your wings my shelter. Calling on angels, following me. I hear your voices lifting my spirits, whispering love songs of beautiful dreams. When we're together, we can move mountains, calling on angels, never alone.
Thank you, Michael. What a perfect song to remind us why we're here tonight, to call upon each other to support the people in our communities who need our help. There are many organizations doing incredible work to help people who are experiencing homelessness. At Helping Hands, we have a unique perspective on the problem. Our founder and leader, Alan Evans, was homeless for most of his life before starting Helping Hands 18 years ago. All of our facilities are managed by people who have walked the path of homelessness and have experienced the transformation that happens with a lot of hard work and the right kind of help. It's this perspective that informs every decision we make to help people who need our services. Here's Alan's personal story. It's one of tragedy, of trauma, and ultimately of the transformational power of hope.
I was probably one of the worst people who've ever walked through the door of our organization. I mean, that was my life. I was in and out of prisons. I was angry. I was angry for a long, long time. I didn't understand why I wasn't rescued when the things happened to me when I was young. I was molested by family members. I was hung by my father when I was 11 years old. And I was homeless from the age of 13 years old. I was completely lost. I was running from pain. I was self-medicating. I was always running from something, and a lot of times I committed crimes to survive. I could commit a crime, and if I got caught, I'd get 3 meals in a bed in jail. So getting arrested became getting rescued. I'm huddled in some bushes out in front of this house in a brown tarp, and these people came to their mailbox, which was probably 10 yards from where I was at, and I hear them arguing over who was going to check their mail. And they drive down the road in this van, and I realized that their home was right behind me. So I broke into the garage of this house about 2.5 hours later, and I'm rummaging through stuff in the garage, and I find a .22 pistol in a Toyota pickup truck. And I remember sticking the gun in my mouth. I still remember the string of spit from my mouth to the barrel of the gun when everything in me wanted to die, and a little piece of me wanted to live. I went back to that house. I printed off a check on their computer, wrote it out to myself, printed it off on a regular white piece of paper, cut it out with a pair of scissors, and I took it to the Safeway in Seaside, handed it over the counter with a broken down Social Security card, and the woman looked at me and said, "Really?" I said, "Really?" And that's when my life got saved. A police officer came in and he sat down and he said, "Tell me your story." And I told him my story from beginning to end. And he said, "You're not a bad guy, you're just sick and you need help." And he gave me the opportunity to change my life, and he helped me, and he listened to me. And I started this organization with him and a few other people a few months after that. I was delivered. There's no other way about it. I mean, I was pulled from hell and handed an opportunity to lead by example, and it allows me to teach other people not to discount the trauma that we've lived through, because we learn the most important things from our stories to help transform other people's lives.
At Helping Hands, we have some of the most caring, compassionate staff members you'll ever meet. They ask every person who comes to our door that same question the police officer asked Alan. Tell me your story. Those personal stories become the foundation for creating meaningful change. Here's our crisis manager, Justin Johnson, to share with you how our program works.
Thanks, Raven. When I was invited to join the team at Helping Hands, I knew it was the right fit for me. I grew up in a family with a mother who dealt with addiction for 17 years. She sought the same services that I connect our participants with. Watching her being the person that helped pull my siblings up, that was the foundation for the work I do today. I get to use my story to help others. Being able to watch individuals and whole communities heal is the best part of my job. I get to extend a helping hand to people who need it, people like my mom. It's a great way for me to give back. I'm proud to be a part of the Helping Hands team, and that's because we do things differently here. Our emergency shelter is a place for people to come, take a breath, decompress for a few nights while they learn about our reentry program. When a person enrolls in the reentry program, that's where the magic begins. We use those personal stories of program participants to create individual reentry plans for every person. The plans are designed to address their specific obstacles and tailor solutions to their unique problems they face. Some people need 3 months to complete their program, others stay with us for a year or more. Everyone is different, and so are their reentry plans. Our cost to provide housing, case management, education, and other services for an individual for 1 month is about $500. $1,000 houses an individual or a family for 2 months. $1,500 covers a whopping 3 months of services. For many individuals, that's enough time to get back on track and start living healthy lives again. To provide a 1, 2, or 3 month scholarship for a person or a family in need, click the button on the bottom of your screen and enter the amount you wish to give. In 2019, we provided over 47,000 overnight stays. We served nearly 29,000 meals, taught over 1,000 skill building classes, and helped over 1,100 people. It takes a special kind of team to provide this level of service. We couldn't do this work without our huge group of dedicated volunteers, staff members, and you. Now to Alan to honor one of our very special members of our team.
Thanks, Justin. We faced a lot of challenges early on to become a sustainable organization, and I knew it was going to take a dedicated team to help realize the dream of Helping Hands. One of those team members is Trina. Trina has been with us for almost 10 years now. Trina, we would not be where we are today if it wasn't for your service to this organization. You've taken this from a dream to a reality in a sustainable organization, and me and the people we serve feel so grateful that you're part of this, and we'd like to give you this executive award.
Thank you, Alan. I'm really honored to receive this award. I've been proud to watch this organization grow for almost 10 years. I've met so many amazing people fighting for themselves and making the changes necessary to graduate our program and find sustainable housing. I've been happy to be a part of their story. I have watched communities come together to help support what we are trying to do and gained a few friends along the way. This organization and the people it serves have given me way more than I can offer to them, but I will keep trying. Thank you very much.
We're really lucky here at Helping Hands to be able to witness countless personal transformations. And it's what keeps hope alive for us. But not everybody gets to see this kind of change happen. Recovery can be messy, it can be ugly, and we don't always get to see the beauty that comes of it. We want to share with you one graduate's beautiful story of resilience and hope. Let's hear from Helping Hands program graduate and staff member, Marcia.
I fell into the abyss of hell quickly, praying for death. Praying for death. One of my worst memories, and I've never shared this with anybody, ever. I was drinking right out of a bottle of vodka, because I knew I was going to drink the whole thing. And my grandson came over, he goes, "I hate it when you drink." He grabbed the bottle out of my hand, he poured it out in the yard, and I didn't care because I knew I had another bottle. My grandpumpkin was trying to tell me I was hurting him. What's wrong with that? I was completely okay with drinking myself to death because I knew there was no way out. I got a DUI, and my boss came and bailed me out of jail. He knew a lady who knew a lady, and she became my sponsor. I don't remember how I got the number to Helping Hands, but I remember the first time I called them. I don't know how they saw it or what they saw, but they believed in me. And I think it's because they had been me. The director who met me, checked me in the first night, helped me make my bed. She picked out my blanket for me personally and my pillow. And the next morning when I left for work, they're standing there with a peanut butter jelly sandwich sack lunch for me to take to work with me. And I felt noticed, I felt tended to, I felt cared for and loved, and I felt protected. You know, there are people there to help you process your day in the real world. I can't believe how lucky I am. I am forever grateful. I run the Women's House in Seaside, and God put me in that little tiny town for a reason. With this employer who knew a lady who knew a lady, somehow, mystically, I got the number to Helping Hands. I wouldn't have a life today, I'm sure of it.
Just like Marcia and all of our program participants, our organization is in the midst of a transformation of its own. We've been working for nearly 2 decades, making a difference one life at a time. What started as an 8-bed shelter in Seaside has grown to provide over 220 beds at 11 facilities in 4 counties. But Oregon needs more. Let me tell you what we're doing to meet that demand. This year, we're completing a renovation project in Tillamook County that will allow us to serve 40 additional people each night. In Lincoln County, we've partnered with the City of Lincoln City to create a new facility that will serve up to 60 men, women, and children in Lincoln County. In the single largest investment ever made by the city to a nonprofit organization, Lincoln City purchased us a building and is financing its renovation. They recognized a significant need in their community, and the city leaders stepped up to make a real change. Perhaps the most well-known expansion project underway right now is the Bybee Lakes Hope Center at the former Wapato property in North Portland. With the incredible support of community leader Jordan Schnitzer, we're creating a revolutionary facility designed to serve Portland's homeless citizens with all of the necessary services under one roof. We've got OHSU looking at how to bring in medical services. TriMet has stepped up to bring transportation within a block of the Hope Center. And Portland Public School District is putting plans in place to help our homeless families with school-age children to meet their education needs. By the end of this year, we will have accomplished what many said could never be done. 300 beds will be available to serve the men, women, and children of Portland who are experiencing homelessness. And we've done all of this in the middle of a pandemic. I'm not sure if you've been doing the math, but that adds up to 400 additional beds in 2020 alone. That's tripling our current bed space. That's the commitment that we're making. We are growing as fast as we can, sustainably, to meet this incredible need. I said Oregon needs more, and together with the countless partnerships with believers and donors like you, we're making that happen. Everything we're doing, all of the people we're helping, it's because of people like you. Please donate now to support these projects and the ongoing work of Helping Hands.
I fell into the abyss of hell quickly, praying for death.
I was a raging alcoholic for the majority of my life. Things spiraled out of control and I ended up losing my 2 boys.
The more that we can help people change their life from the toughest places that they come from, where they hurt the most, why they hide, then we could give them a true foundation to change their life.
I don't know how they saw it or what they saw, but they believed in me.
Longer-term homeless reentry doesn't exist. When I started the organization, I knew that that was the missing link. And I was homeless from the age of 13 years old. And I was an abused kid. I lived through trauma, and every place I'd go, they would tell me that they could offer me just one thing out of everything I needed. What makes this different is you walk in the door and receive the services you need and the opportunity to change your life under one roof in one location. The organization internally is ran by people with lived experience.
There are people there to help you process your day in the real world. How was your day? How'd you feel? What can we do different?
They really genuinely try to get to know you and what will work for you to succeed.
We make all decisions for every single person we want to assist based off of the data we collect from them when they come through the door. One, we can see what people need to do to change, and two, we can provide the best service that we possibly can. And then we can really truly gather depth and information to make good business decisions for our organization to provide the best service possible to serve a person.
There's a credibility there that resonated with me and others. I think they're taking the best of street smarts and the high-tech world we're in and combining those so they can tailor different kinds of approaches and treatments that are science and fact-based. The 88% success rate. That means one more life that doesn't want to be on the street has a chance to become a fulfilled human being again.
My main hope is to provide a consistent home for my children. It reminds me that miracles are possible.
If you were to build the perfect building for our program, that would be it. Medical facilities, vocational training, education, all of the room to bring all of the services in one location. We have a system in place, a data-driven, trauma-informed, best practice model for homeless reentry that is going not only to work here, but allow us to expand that model. Every person coming through our door wasn't born homeless. They had opportunities, and somewhere along the line, they've lost that. To watch somebody transform, it all starts out with loving people until they love themselves.
This song is dedicated to the people that Helping Hands serves. May you find home in your journey. May you find love. May you find who you are and your place in this world. This song is called Journey Home.
Again, thank you, Michael, for such a touching tribute to our participants. And thank you all so much for your generous support. In just a minute, I'll reveal how much you've helped us raise tonight. First, I'm going to walk you through the checkout process for donations that you've added to your cart tonight. So please listen before you click anything so you're fully informed of the process. When you go to close your cart, you will automatically be logged out of the event. So please wait until we say goodnight to check out. After we say goodnight, click on the blue icon in the upper right-hand corner and select View Cart, where you can pay with your card. For larger donors, if you would like to pay via check to help us avoid credit card processing fees, please let us know by sending an email to the address on your screen. If you wish to discuss making a significant contribution, either monetarily, in real estate, a pledge, or even mutual funds and stock transfers, please email our Development Director Elizabeth at give@helpinghandsreentry.org. To make the checkout process simple and stress-free, we'll be sure to follow up next week with anyone who wasn't able to complete their checkout tonight. We want to say a final thank you to all of our event sponsors who made tonight possible, but especially to Rain Agency and Rally, who are doing great work in the community. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Thanks to all of your generous donations, tonight we have raised $392,869. That's incredible, seriously. Thank you so much to all of our guests for spending your evening with us. We are absolutely overwhelmed by your incredible generosity and so grateful for the community rallying behind us to serve the homeless in Oregon. Thank you for believing in hope. Good night.
Yeah, there ain't no doubt in the power of love. We got strength in numbers, we can always rise above. Yeah, shoulder to shoulder, with a helping hand. Every woman, every child and man. I got this